Hello. So last night, my roommate came home from dealing with her business, and we went out to eat. We went to this Italian place in town, and they had gluten-free pizza and pasta. So of course I had both. The pizza was not chewy; it was crunchy, but it sure tasted like pizza. And the pasta was fine. It was just nice to go out and order food and eat like a normal person. I mean, you have to wait a little while longer because they have to make everything especially for me, or for us, because, you know, she's doing gluten-free too, at least when she's here. But you're getting pizza, you're gonna be waiting 45 minutes either way, because that's how long it takes. You know, we can watch them put the pizza in the oven. So it was lovely. And it wasn't more expensive, which is another thing that gluten-free food is so expensive. So it was just nice. I mean, the restaurant itself was expensive, but it would have cost just as much if we'd gotten the wheat-filled, the gluten-full options. I haven't heard from UCLA for the appointments for all the testing, but again, they usually call in the afternoon. I do have in my chart, though, the appointment details, and like, arrive 15 minutes early, bring all this, bring that. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. Yeah. I still feel 100% normal. I am a little chilly this morning. I do have a space heater on. But I do feel just absolutely like myself. Things that were wrong with me, I was having these dry spot patches right here. And I had a patch of eczema on my hand for a long time, and they're clearing up. All these things are clearing up. And it's just so nice. I don't itch as much, especially during the day. Barely itch during the day, and it's only when I think about it. Like now I'm itching because I'm thinking about it. And even at night, it's nothing like it was. Like I said, I could wear my thermal yesterday, and I just wasn't able to do that. I haven't been able to do that for a long time. When I take a deep breath, I don't feel like it's hitting, I don't feel a tightness here over my liver, and I don't feel like my lungs are hitting my spleen or something. Because my lungs would feel like they were stopped by something, and I don't get that. I just take a deep breath, and it's just a deep breath. I mean, I'm still asthmatic, so my deep breaths probably aren't. But that Ursodiol, I think, has really kicked in a big bad way. Because, like last night, my roommate was telling me that even my neck was starting to look red as opposed to yellow, which is nice. I'm still jaundiced. I'm not delusional that I'm better now. I guess I don't have to do this, because no. It's a nice feeling to feel like myself 100%, to not be fatigued. I can tolerate anything I eat. I have no issues with food at all. And other than being jaundiced, everything's normal on the outside. So I hope that means that it's normalizing on the inside, like that my enzymes are lower, that my bilirubin's lower. I do have to drink my coffee for today, but I'm going to do it after. I'm going to do it when I clock back in. It's just easier for me to sit and drink when I'm here working, as opposed to like, oh, well, maybe I'm reading, maybe I'm going out and getting some sun, and then the coffee is cold. I mean, I'll still drink it, but I prefer it when it's warm. So yeah, it's nice. I've got 2 more weeks for the Ursodiol to really kick in, which is great. So fingers crossed that I go to this evaluation. They're like, you have no need to be here. Seriously. That is the best case scenario. Of course, they did see portal hypertension. They did see gastropathy. It's not like there's nothing wrong. But I've been pretty strict. I have been strict about being gluten-free, but mistakes can and I'm sure have happened. But I've been pretty good about that, so it's been a couple months since I got diagnosed with celiac. I think it was sometime in November, early November, when I had the colonoscopy. So my small intestine should be at least starting to be on the mend at this point. And if my symptoms are starting to clear up, this is a little bit more evidence that a lot of this is celiac related. But I still have PBC. The mitochondrial markers I throw up are so many. I have like, I don't know the like milligram, I don't know what, but I throw up 150 of them, and that is way high. I think like it's like 30 or lower is normal. So I have PBC. There's no doubt there that I have PBC. I just don't think it has done as much damage yet. I hope. Because the Ursodiol is really, really working. And I hope that it keeps things working long enough for medical science to make some breakthroughs on the liver. So, fingers crossed that I do not need transplant and will not need transplant ever. I mean, if we're talking like I'm 75 and they say you need a liver transplant, I'm like, well, yes, then we're going to get that liver transplant. Because I'm 75, you know, like, although 75-year-old me isn't going to feel the same way. 75-year-old me is like, I want to keep my life normal, so I get it. I shouldn't say that because I will be 75 if I'm lucky. And I don't want to jinx her because she's going to be me. I'm going to be her. So, you know, 30-year-old me would have been like, it's okay if I'm 46, whatever. That's not now. And now I'm 46, that's me. That's how I exist, and I don't want a liver transplant, but it's still much too young, in my opinion. Although you can have it at any age. I understand that it's not an aged situation. It's not a situation for the aged. Liver disease, especially this kind of stuff happens in middle age, but like the next half of my life just being spent constantly regulating medications and stuff, I really, really don't want to do that. I mean, it's better than dying. It's better than not being alive at all. Oh. But, yeah. So, no new news, but I'm definitely feeling better. And my feeling better physically has led to me feeling a lot better emotionally. So yeah, let's hope this trend continues. Because part of me is thinking like, oh, this is just like the eye of the storm and I'm going to go in sharp decline soon. But so far so good, yeah. So let's hope this trend continues. And thank you for watching. And I will talk to you again soon.